But without further ado, we are ready to go for a little Gator game with shovelclaws. Take it away.
Whee! Oh, wait, I'm behind the... Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna... There we go. Hello, everyone. We're Gatoring out here. Welcome to Little Gator Game. This game is a very cute 3D adventure game where you play as this little dude. And it's a really good speedrun. Surprisingly, really cool movement. We're gonna go ahead and just get into things because you guys donated to turn this into an all-friends run, which means we go for a little bit longer than any percent. About 10 minutes longer. Thank God. More Gator, always nice. Before we begin, I will point out one really quick thing. The speedrun mode. This speedrun mode is going to be very helpful for us because when it's on, it enables a complete auto text skip. We don't have to press any of the text skip buttons, which removes every single mashing segment from this game. It's very nice. Also, it automatically enters the file name that I have on this file, which you'll see in just a second. So it just removes that small little nuisance that we had during the beginning of this game. But without further delay, we're going to get all the friends, not all the craft stuff, but we'll need a lot of it because routing reasons that you'll see here in a little bit. But without further delay, time will begin when we click new game here. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. We start out here in a little flashback sequence as our little gator dude. He's gonna hop around because it's faster. Mostly just getting to our big sister here, and you can see... Look, I'm gonna try to break down the story a little bit. I can't keep up with that, no matter how fast I talk. The little name entry screen there, our Gator's gonna be fast-paced for Pride 2023 exclamation point because it's dire that you have the exclamation point. To summarize the story, what's happening here is one day we're bored, and so we, with our big sister, come up with a nice little game to kind of take up our time. Kind of a real-life version of 3D adventure games that you might enjoy as a kid. Stuff like Zelda, stuff like Banjo-Kazooie, I don't know, stuff like that. And we play this game all throughout our childhood until one day we can't anymore. Our big sister, busy with college, and man, I know that life. So we have to convince her to let us play the game again with her. And so we're gonna need some help from our friends. First is our tutorial island segment here. We have about 3 minutes of just tutorial stuff here, and we have to get the pot for Martin. Martin turns our pot into a pot lid, which then turns into a shield, and you can see right away just how this game's movement looks. It's shield surfing, baby. We will use this all throughout the game just to go as fast as we can. All friends is a little bit different here on the tutorial island. Typically, we skip a few of our friends, but we can't because that's the category name says it all. We have to do first this little climb up this mountain. It saves a little bit of time if you do it well, but if you fall off, you're crying. Fortunately, we only had a small fall, which isn't a big deal. We're gonna come up, save Gerald, which Gerald is trapped by slimes, and we have to destroy them. And then we're gonna hop on down, talk to Simon here. Simon will climb the mountain, and we'll figure out how to climb later on. You will notice we're skipping the little monkey dude down there. That is for a reason. We will see him in just a little bit. But first, we have to talk to Avery here. Avery wants us to craft a hat. Once we do, they will give us the glider. The glider, not going to be super helpful. It'll come up a little bit, but thankfully there's no fall damage in this game, so we don't have to worry about it. Simon, are you okay? Okay, goodbye. He's gone. Oh, never mind. He's good. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Simon here teaches us how to ragdoll, which we won't use at all. But he's a friend, so we have to let him teach us that. We're gonna hop on down, grab the stick here. The stick will allow us to destroy the slimes for Jill here. And then once we do, we're actually gonna just come back up here for one more friend. This guy. It's very funny that he's just there after us. I believe their name is Franny, but I don't remember entirely. Look, the text in this game goes so fast that I'm gonna forget a lot of people's names. That's just how it is. And that is the tutorial island done. I'm sure a lot of people never realized that friend was there, Franny with the actual sword. We're supposed to not pick up a stick, we're supposed to pick up a sword. It's a good bit. But after the tutorial island, all of our friends wander off because we haven't convinced our big sister to play the game again. So it's our job to convince them to come back and help us. But we're going to need a lot more help than that. So we have a few main goals in this game. First is to complete 3 main story quests with our big friends. In the meantime, we're going to skip a rock with the zoo here and talk to Esther and deny her directions, because it is faster to not listen to text. And additionally, we got a bracelet, which will allow us to climb up this tree, hopefully get to the top to refill our stamina, and off we go. But, we'll want to do the 3 main story quests, and then we'll also want to collect at least 35 friends. However, it's going to be about 56 for this run. Just because of the all friends upgrade that you guys so generously met. Here, we're gonna clean up Tiffany and Carol's tea party, and then get Carol to join Tiffany. Like a good father, or a good mother, you know. And then we're gonna climb up this little mountain here. This is because we need a lot of craft materials for this run. Craft materials are basically a currency that you get by destroying these little cardboard monsters all around. While we're up on that mountain, we'll also toss a rock that we get from Zoo to destroy Tony's chessboard, which he's so impressed with our chess skills he becomes a friend, despite the fact we did not play chess at all. But we'll come around here, clean up some litter, because Gator treats the environment well. And then talk to this little raccoon salesman dude, Roy, which will teach us we can just create litter, and that's gonna get us more of our craft stuff. So we'll occasionally knock over trash cans. Look, listening to a raccoon about environmental safety might be a bad idea, is all I'm saying, Gator. And then we're going to clean up the roof here to satisfy Mr. Dodler. Mr. Dodler will give us the bubblegum. Bubblegum is going to be our biggest movement mechanic in this game. You'll see it all throughout this run, especially because we pick it up right at the beginning. The bubblegum here will allow us to hop across in midair, and we can use that as kind of a double jump. And we'll be using it all throughout the run, because additionally, it will allow us to go pretty fast in air. Jumping is not that slow in this game, actually. Here we'll defeat all the monsters to satisfy Leland, and then she'll want to know how much craft stuff we got. And I believe if you tell her a smaller number, you get less craft stuff, so I just go 150 just to be sure. Because she gives you back what you've earned, instead of taking it from you. Here we have Pepperoni and a time attack trial. You'll see a few of these throughout the run, and we saw them on the tutorial island. These things are just little time attacks where you have to defeat all the enemies, or maybe even get to a certain spot like it's a race. But they're all very short and will give us some craft stuff as well, so we'll want to do some of them. However, for Pepperoni's quest there, we do have to do it. Here we'll free Pot Kid from his eternal hell of the pot, and then hop on over to our actual first main quest. None of that was our main quest so far. We've spent 7 minutes in and have progressed towards nothing. Here we have the Forest quest, also known as the Prep Kids quest. Jill is studying for a big exam that will determine her future education. And so she's been studying with this group of prep kids. This group of prep kids will give us a few quests that we need to do. Oh wait, I already that's the first time forgetting the route. Okay, I'll donate $1 every time I forget the route, because that's $1 so far. We have to climb up this tree to get a second bracelet. That's right, you can upgrade your stamina in this game. There are a total of 3 upgrades. And we'll want to collect them all, because collecting them all will give us the little monkey salesman as a friend. Next, we're gonna start Eva's quest, but we'll finish it later on. She's trying to capture our bird, but the bird's not doing anything. He's just like me, for real. And then we'll clear out most of the blue shape monsters for Jean's quest. We'll talk more about that after our friends here. We have to sort out their lunch fiasco, give them what they want, and then we're gonna snipe that pot there for some extra craft stuff, just for a bit of safety. Afterwards, we're gonna hop on over to finish out the blue monsters to get a yellow triangle, which Jean wants us to trade for something better. We're gonna hop on down, grab the bowling ball out of Billy's blowhole there to help him out. He will send us flying, and boom, scare off the bird. Sorry, buddy. You have to do stuff for the photo. It's come on, man. Then we're gonna hop on over to Trish. Trish believes that they're invisible, and we can't see them. So I mean, they're right, you know. And then we're gonna talk to Romeo here and Sierra. Sierra will give us a new throwable object. We had the rock this whole time, and the rock is not as good as the shuriken here, which it's good because we did pay 500 craft stuff for the shuriken. Chair, can you get out of my way? Anyways, Romeo has a second quest for us. He has us take out a bunch of the ninja cardboard, but his second quest is off in the distance over there. He wants us to hit Oscar. And there's this really good bit where we become a hitman, but not like that. He just... We don't want to kill him. It's very funny. I'll implore you, go play this game for yourself, because a lot of the bits in this game are actually really funny. This game is like, actually hilarious. It's so good. We're gonna hop back to the shore here to finish up Billy's quest, and then we'll hop up here to get the Hercules beetle chase started. Along the way, we'll collect some craft stuff, just to be safe. The reason I'm collecting so much craft stuff, by the way, is because we have to buy a lot of stuff at the end of this run, and even during it, where we need a lot of money. It's like 5,000 total. It's quite a lot. Here, we'll talk to Suzanne. Suzanne has us get a beach ore here. This beach ore, once we hit it a lot, will turn into a Paleolithic weapon, which is an interesting way of saying rock tied to a stick. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's still cool, but Paleolithic tool is a bit of an exaggeration. But afterwards, we'll talk to Antoine, make sure he has his beetle all safe and sound in his cage. Then talk to Jean, trade with Avery to get the platter, which is just a new shield. This game has a lot of shield options that are really cool. You'll see the ones that we unlock. I'm not buying any, because those things cost a lot of money, and then that'd throw off the whole route. And then we'll talk to Eva, make sure that she has our bird photo, get a camera in return, except we have to... You can create a camera out of just cardboard, which is really interesting. And regardless, that is the finish for the forest side quest. Here we have Gunther, I believe is his name. He wants to be a sidekick, but he gets tired pretty easily, so I'm not sure if it's the best life for you to be all running around everywhere. Look, the life of a gator is pretty risky. We're gonna hop on up here, actually. Please? There we go. Here on the waterfront, we have to take out all of the crafts, the enemies there, and that will satisfy Penelope. We've held off the storm of them. And then finish up Gunther's quest. Gunther wasn't there to fight with us, which makes him a bad sidekick. We have to let him go. Sorry, buddy. And then we're gonna hop on over to our next main quest. Sorry for the ticking. I hit the race start button, which has the ticking in the background, which is really cool. But here we're gonna free Robin of the cardboard monsters. He's scared of them. Weird phobias in this place, but it's okay. Don't worry too much about it. We don't judge. Then we're gonna start the next quest, the water park quest, here on the right side. You may notice a lot of... We've already been over in this area. The reason we don't start this quest first is because when we start this quest, it puts us in a prime location for getting a new friend. Our second bracelet, or I guess third. You can actually see the bracelets on Gator's arm there. It's very cute. And then, after getting our bracelet, that will give us another stamina wheel, which is pretty big. You'll see just how useful stamina is later on in the run, but we do have to pay 500 craft stuff for the stamina, so it's a bit finicky. Oh, I need to talk to you again. Additionally, we'll tell Joe to pick whatever pose he thinks is coolest, because he wants to impress the cool kids that we're trying to convince that water parks are cool. Yep, that's right, we're trying to convince people that water parks are cool. I'm not kidding. Then we'll pick up Sam's oversized pencil 3 times. I don't know why he keeps dropping it, but he does. And then Sam, or Martin and Lucas here want to kind of sort out their relationship. Lucas wants to impress Martin, but Martin is too cool, is the short of it. Don't worry about it too much. And then here we have Skate Pug's time trial. We have to just take out all the skeletons. The game is intending for you to do this with your shield, but you can just kill them however you want, and it's fine. We're gonna grab this pot for some safety. If I could hit my shot, there you go. And then we're gonna hop on over to this little waterfall. At the bottom of the waterfall are the spikes, question mark? Teeth, question mark? I don't know. They're one of them, alright. Then we'll grab all of the little blue buddies here, take them all out. Garage there thought we couldn't do it, but we proved him wrong. Easy. Small flashing lights warning. This is probably the worst of it. We have a little LA Noire Ace Attorney type trial where we go lie, truth, doubt. Long story short, I'm not going to tell you because this game's story is cool. Go pick up this game, by the way. I believe it's on sale for the summer sale, but it's very cute. It's very adorable. I can't say for certain if it's on sale. Go check it out. But we'll give Becca back her spikes, teeth. You can guess where we got that. And then here, Jada wants to take care of this little plant here, but it's struggling. So we're gonna first get some grass clippings to stabilize it, and then get some fresh water. I don't know why we need fresh water. It has plenty of water right here. Duh. There's an actual reason, I'm not going to spoil it. And then here, small tech, we're going to aim a shuriken up at the sign, which would typically take 3 hits, but if we throw the shuriken and then get on our shield, it actually only takes 1. And then while waiting for that little cutscene to become activatable, we just take out some more of the enemies in the background for some more craft stuff. And that will be the water park quest. We've convinced all of them that water parks are cool, actually, which I didn't think was something I needed to do, but, you know, they don't think water parks are cool. What kind of weirdos are they? It's okay. But after the water park quest, we'll have one more quest, which is the mountain. The mountain is probably the biggest route divergence compared to any percent, because in mountain, in any percent, we typically have a lot of the friends that we already would, so we actually avoid a lot of the mountain's friends. Madeline there asks us if we know what we're doing. Not at all. How dare you assume I know what I'm doing. And then we're gonna hop up on Billy. This is the biggest reason we actually get Billy in this route, is so we can hop up here. Very nice. Before Billy, though, we did start another time trial, which will give us some extra craft stuff. In the meantime, we're going to activate this cutscene of Avery's main quest. This is the mountain quest. We have the 3 theater kids, who all think that they can't be part of this game because they have wildly different themes. Can I not fall all the way down, please? That'd be great. But we're going to finish up the time trial there. Get on top of the mountain here. I'm gonna aim for the pots here. There's a dude that is scared of the pots. Weirdly enough, not the only person on the mountain that is scared of pots. There are 2 of them. And then we're gonna get our last bracelet here, and this is where stuff gets really cool, because you can see the 3 question mark dude. He has a name. Game doesn't reveal it to you unless you go out of your way to. The 3 question mark dudes, now our friend, and we have infinite stamina. It was in us all along. We didn't need the bracelets. So now we can just bubblegum everywhere. It is really cool. And you'll see it plenty here in the mountain. Especially useful in the mountain because this place is super high up. But we're gonna sort out Andromeda there. He believes a space invasion, or he wants us to stop a space invasion, which Gator looks eerily similar to the aliens. We're not an alien, I promise. Neil there is upset that he's not a good artist. which mood. So he has us take out his cardboard monsters, and that helps him out. Then here, Esme is a vampire. Esme first wants some ice cream, so we're gonna get her some ice cream. Which, don't worry about it too much. I know she's a vampire. I promise this ice cream isn't blood-flavored. I'm being serious. I promise it's not blood-flavored. I know, Gator, you're all scared and stuff. It's not blood. That's blood. That's definitely blood. I can't lie to you anymore. It's blood. But eating that ice cream turns us into a vampire ourselves, which doesn't matter, we're very fast, so we can head back out into the sunlight. And then another big route divergence here is going to the left instead of the right after Esme. In any percent, we typically just go right back up the mountain to finish up the main quest, but there are a ton of friends on this little coastline here. Samantha here wants us to just bounce on the water with our shield. Took a bit of focus, but that's okay. And then, I don't know why I did that actually, I probably shouldn't have. I was going to swap to the shuriken, but we're literally just going to get it replaced in a little bit here. Mochi just wants to talk. I don't know about what, but, you know, sure, easy friend. And then here, Kaysen wants us to get his scooter, which we already did, so very nice. Here, Darcia wants us to help her down, or Darcy wants us to help her down. She's hanging up on the balloons. We get her while finishing the race, which actually gives us some extra craft stuff and saves some time from finishing the race during that little cutscene of her falling. And then heading on over to our man Flint here. Flint is my favorite NPC in this game because he gives us a bomb. I'm not kidding. We're not going to use it, though, because it's not all that useful. He wants us to use it for this little time attack kind of thing, where we just get all the enemies gone, but we can just use our shuriken, and he doesn't care all that much. And then we're going to fly on up to the top of the mountain here. Tanner is afraid of fake pots. We had the dude that was afraid of real pots earlier, and now we have the guy who's afraid of the fake ones, which, yeah, you know what, that's fair, honestly. I would be too if I was surrounded by them and like this. Like, that's kind of intimidating. And then we're gonna hop on over to our last part of the final main quest. We have the Cowboy Kids and Velma. This is actually a really big RNG check, and man, I got the, like, worst RNG I could. The moving cycles in this game for any character that moves are determined by random at the start of the game. So we need to get pretty lucky for a good cycle there. We got very unlucky. Louisa there has fallen down, and we comfort them by a little head pat. Twig here wants us to do a cool flip, and so we do. That's everyone else's favorite character in the game. I like Flint because it's funny that he just gives a child a bomb. And then we're gonna hop on up the mountain and finish up our main quests. And I know this game has been going super fast, but we are coming to the end. So, Argik, if you'd like to share a quick message while I go to our last friend, that'd be great.
Time very much. Just want to let you all know that while you are donating to a great cause, you also have your option to put your donations towards polls and targets, aka our bid wars and incentives. Currently have the Lena's Inception Spare or Kill the Chairman and Delvin, and currently Spare Them is winning with $200, where Kill Them has 80, and that run is coming up very, very soon. So make sure you get your donations in, and you can decide the fate of the Chairman and Delvin. And we also have $110 out of $250 for our Auto Bomb Only Challenge in Swacko-chan Cubic Challenge.
Yeah, sounds good. Definitely get your donations in. This is a great cause. Trans rights, everyone.
Trans rights.
But we have actually gotten all the friends. I'm sorry, I guess I'm only donating $1. I'll donate 5. Because I'm sure I'll have some wacky thing to donate for in Super Kiwi. But we have gotten all the friends. We've also gotten Roy, our little trash dude. He's the big reason we need so much craft materials, because everything in his shop costs about 3,000 total. So we need 3,000 by the end of it. And he's our last friend, so he's like, if you mess him up, you can recover, but it's like the last thing you gotta do. Anyways, we've built our big playground town. That's the big goal of this game, is to build this awesome playground town and that will surely convince our big sister to join back our game. No, it does not. So we just have one final segment here, which is the flashback 2.0. This is typically a big skill check, and while it's still pretty difficult in All Friends, in Any Percent it's so much harder because you only have two bubblegums available to you. For All Friends, of course, we have infinite stamina, so we just bubblegum everywhere, and it's a lot more speedy. So we'll just hop on up here. And time is coming up. We have this cardboard and then 2 more. So I'll try to count us down. It is weirdly difficult to. But after this one last cardboard at the bottom of this hill. The ancient gong leading our way. Shout out to Roy who sold this thing to us. Alright, in about 1, 2, time! Alright. 24:03, that's a pretty solid time for me at least. I believe my PB is something like a 23:28 or something, so 30 seconds off PB, that's fine. I didn't forget any friends. We had the craft stuff at the end. I am totally good with that. Last words, we're gonna make it quick because I do have another run, so we'll transition to that here soon. But Little Gator Game is a really, really good game. I'm not just saying that because I'm speedrunner brained either. I bought this game casually and I seriously cried laughing at certain points. It's so funny, it's so well written, it's a lot of fun. There's so many just good parts of this game that are it's hard to say just how much I enjoyed this game casually. I'm sure if it's on sale right now, it's a good pickup. Of course, donate to this cause as well if you have the means, but this game will entertain you for a long time. It's also really great to speedrun. It's super accessible. We have plenty of people who have joined the community, don't care too much about getting a good leaderboard time, but just have a fun time doing a few runs, and then that's it. That's good for me. And yeah, no, that's definitely sick. Speedrunning this game is really cool. Big shout out to Scott, Robin, and Connor, the 3 developers of this game. That's right, 3 people developed this game. Pretty wild. They've implemented a lot of quality of life stuff for the speedrun community specifically. We literally have an in-game timer in our top left, or top right there, that includes everything, and even excludes the one singular load that this game has. It's really funny. But it's so good. Go pick up this game. It's sick. That's enough shilling for this game. I'll save the rest of my shoutouts for Super Kiwi 64. Stick around because you won't want to miss that run either if you enjoy fast movement and fast talking. Woo boy, that runs for you, all right.
Literally speedrunning the marathon here for our shovelclaws. That is ahead of schedule. We're actually like 20 minutes ahead of schedule right now. I'm not joking. We're gonna go ahead to a quick little intermission here. So everybody use this time, grab a drink, grab a snack, enjoy the tunes. We will be right back.